Here we are in the City of Darkness. Foul, oily water rains down from above, mixes from mixes with the filth and the offal, the swill of the streets, turns it into a flowing slurry of unrecognisable sewage. In the distance, the sound of back alley activity adds to the ambience of your arrival. Breaking glass, the crackling hiss of a garbage fire, faint screams of terror punctuated by the occasional gunshot. Sex and business and violence and misery blended into one. Raymond said that prosperity is in the walled city, but I don't see it. Why the hell would he want to set one foot in this place? You got me, as I said, the walled city is the worst slum in the eastern hemisphere, maybe in the world. There's something wrong with this place. It isn't just a slum, it feels poisonous somehow. On an astral level, it churns my stomach to even come near here. Okay, you were right. This isn't the Barrens, it feels, I don't know, thicker. Which way? The Lotus Den, that's what Bao calls his little corner of hell. I don't know where it is offhand, but I have a way of finding things. Is she gonna send the rats? They probably aren't expecting anyone to come in with force. We can kick in the door, drop the guards, hand over the message, and get the hell out. Connie doesn't want them dead, she wants them to remember where their loyalties lie. It's tough to remember much of anything when you've got a bullet in your head. I mean, we could kill them if they really wanted to. Technically, Bao is the only one that has to live, but I'd rather keep Auntie Sheng happy than piss her off again. That'd be up to them. If they don't try and kill us, we don't dust them. Got it. Let's get this done. Keep trying to right-click to move, and it's not right-click. Hey, merchant. Anything interesting? Interesting here? No, nothing changes here, nothing changes. Strangler Bao is the big man now. He's very important, very important. You know Bao? Yeah, we're real close. You tell your friend that he still owes me for that suit. I don't sew for nothing, you can't eat air. We'll get right on that. You see that you do now, what else do you want? I was hoping that she'd sell me new guns. The young woman lies on the street. She's a bloody mess. Streaks and spatters of crimson crisscross her blithe and matte hair. Judging by the quality of her clothing and the bag on her shoulders, you make her out as a student. She's as out of place here as a library would be in a game of urban brawl. Librarian would be in a game of urban brawl. She struggled to move, but she's clearly exhausted. The dark circles under her eyes tell you that she hasn't slept in days. You guys don't look like you're from around here. You either, who are you? I'm a student at HKU. Doing some research, gotta finish before I can leave. What kind of research? Field work. Been taking readings and gathering stories for my master's thesis on Feng Shui in the Sixth World. Oh, I want to pick that. What does Feng Shui have to do with Islam? Everything, I think. Absolutely everything. Rich people hire geomancers to design the interiors of their homes, to attune them just right to achieve balance and harmony. The poor have nothing like that. Leave a slum to fester long enough and you get this. I think the negative Feng Shui of places like this affects people who live there. It changes them in a fundamental way, making them less capable of breaking the cycle and getting out. That's what I'm trying to prove. Before the awakening, people thought of Feng Shui as a philosophical system. Now in the Sixth World, it's more than that. It's actually a form of magic. The whole thing revolves around Qi, the invisible life energy that binds every person and everything together. It's very real here in Hong Kong. Nobody knows the reason why. Maybe it's only real because people believe that it is. The important thing is it's measurable, quantifiable phenomenon. There's an entire industry that's grown up around it. So how is the key in this place? It's wrong. It's all wrong. The Feng Shui in the walled city is completely screwed. I mean, look at this place. You can feel it, right? I felt that something was wrong the minute I walked in. Bad key, huh? Yes, bad Feng Shui. Key needs flow or it goes sour. Positive Feng Shui should allows that to happen. You know, I hate to admit, but I could use some help. Start running well, I guess you call it an experiment of sorts. Nothing conclusive, just a few quick trials to support my hypotheses before I go into a hardcore data gathering mode. There are only a few things left to do. If you could finish them for me, I could get out of here. Please, follow the notes on the sheet. Say what you need us to do. I need you to make adjustments to the area's feng shui. The notes will tell you how. The goal is to remove sources of friction and to record the results. My hypothesis is that even small adjustments can have measurable impact on the key flow. If I'm right, it should all improve, and life here should get just a little bit better. No promises. Who's that dude? Which ones? Okay. We're on the roof. We are on the roof. I think. Whoa. Let's talk to this dude. Show me what you're selling. Ah, okay. Okay, grim. Hey, hold up, this cloth has a lot of negative energy coming off of it, and there's a spirit bound to it. Well, it's ghosty, either that or a spirit of man that I thinks it's a ghost. It's hard to be sure. Whatever it is, it's upset. I can feel its anger and sorrow from here, but that's all I can get from it while it's hiding like this. I could coax it out of the cloth and talk with it if you want. Maybe it'll lead to something. Or it could attack us and rip out our souls. There's no way to tell without trying. Let's do it. Sure thing. Just let me try to establish a connection. That's cool. The air above the bloody rag shimmers. Slowly something close to a man-shaped coalesces into a being. A soft voice echoes from deep inside, as if it began from somewhere else. That is cool. What is this? Where am I? Kowloon, the walled city's expression changed, moves from lost to found. Still? How? The last thing, I was pushed out of my shop, hunted through Ali's eye, Bao and his men. I wouldn't pay them, wouldn't accept their protection. Proud, I was too proud. They tore me apart, butchered me like a duck. It searches the sky and ground, tearing at the memories inside itself. As it relives its own death, a network of deep cuts open over its waxy skin, splattering black ichor on the ground. The cold light within it grows lighter. It pulses up to the thing's throat and into its mouth, forcing its jaw to unhinge like a snake's. A burning radiance pours out the spirit's mouth like vomit, spattering to the ground in an ectoplasmic flood of anger and despair. Maybe you can help us. Help? I can. You can get past Bow's garden into the walled city so we can find him. I had a friend, a smuggler of animals. He had a space hidden secret. Yes, tell me of the secret. An entrance in the sublevels, a shoes to door, red paint, numbers 5465, 5465. Thank you, Spirit. No, I was just going to say 5465. Running down here just to see if there's anything I can fix. Come up with heavy muscle to try the soldier screaming at bearded dog holding bloody nose. Where's the this? This isn't enough. You've got two options, old man. You can find a way to pay me all of the money, or you can drag your bony ass deeper into the wall. Find a spot for yourself there with the pimps and predators. They should find a nice use for you. Your choice. It's not fair. I can't just pack up and leave. I've been living here 22 years. Is this how it's going to be? Fine by me. That's not good. He is out cold. Ah, okay. Okay. I think this is where I can go. The yellow lotus enforcer glares at you. You can see the outline of the old man's cred stick from his vest pocket. He flexes and his muscles bulge. What do you want? Step away, asshole, right now. Cred stick, please. I got a better idea. Think I'll take your money instead. Give me your cred sticks or you'll get the old man got. I'm not playing around. Shaking down the Shadowrunner isn't a good idea, sweetheart. Give me the old man's stick before I put a hole where your head is. Oh, to hell with it. There's nothing on this old stick anyway. Sweet. Hard to mess up a date with the Simpsons chip. Sweet. I assume I can give that old man his credit stick back, and that'll finish the help fix. Duncan, give me a hand. Sweet. That means I can keep the money for myself. Enter code. Crap. 5465. What? 5465. This one, maybe? There we go. Ah. Summon spirits. Sweet. I'm rich. Um, I'm richer still. That goes to the rooftops, which I think is outside. I'm gonna take that. Um, 6378. Sweet. Hello, Strangler Bow. He looks quite the badass. A large man in his 50s stands waiting, his heavily tattooed arms held in a fight stance. His bone structure is heavy, corded muscle stands out on his arms and chest. In his youth he must have been enormous. I don't know how you got in here, but you've got my attention. Candy grab! You're funny. I don't do funny. So you've got some sort of message from Sheng? Can't wait to hear you mangle it. You speak Cantonese so well. But before I hear it, I have a little message for her too. You tell kindly Sheng that her operations are done in the Wall City. Strangler Bao has given himself a promotion. And tell her that if she sends any more errand girls to do visit with another message, Strangler Bao is going to send her back in a box. You think you can tell her that, errand girl? Should I write it down for you in English? Pretty sure she'll react negatively to that. Why don't I just say I left a message on your remains? Ruh-roh. You wanna play? Let's play. Ooh, that's cool. Can't Overwatch though, so that's lame. No more games, no more dead soldiers. Why are you here? Why don't you leave me alive? Why did you leave me alive? Oh, he is sad. Mr. Barrow, as everyone knows, you're a man of swift action. I respect that, and because of that respect I will get right to the point. I know where your money is coming from. I know that you have friends working for straw sandals like myself. They've been siphoning funds from their organisations. I know about the noodle shop that you laundered the money through. I've tasted their broth and found it wanting. You've been stealing from the Yellow Lotus, glorifying yourself with revenue that we should have earned. I have files to prove it. Bravo, all them files. Now, in light of our recent conflict, you might be wondering why I'm keeping this information to myself, why I haven't exposed you so that you could be dragged from your lotus den by the balls and slowly roasted on a rotisserie split. In truth, I respect your ambition. You have a lot to learn about candor and loyalty, but I believe that you still have value. I'm still willing to work with you. However, in order for that to happen, we need to come to an understanding about the nature of our partnership. I own you, Bao. You and all of your men. You're my fucking playthings, dolls to twist and pose as I see fit. I'm in this position because I am far better at this than you, and it's time that you learned it. Except that I'm telling you and we can get back to business, prosper together. But if you continue your little rebellion, I will mail tiny pieces of you to your children and take their picture as they are opening the package. You have 24 hours to return to the fold. If you aren't here licking my heels by then, the information will be released and you will become food for fish. Your choice, Bao. 24 hours. Get out. Tell Miss Sheng to expect me at Swift Winds tomorrow morning. Pleasure meeting you, Mr. Bao. Fair point, Wu. Fair point. Gotta be somewhere around here that I can sell that Simpsons chip as well. Gun runner. Tell me what you got, gun runner. Just got a rifle that I cannot afford. Kinda wanna get in here, so bypass the panel. Sweet. I'll take that, I'll take that, and I'll take that. Oh, sweet. I assume when the trace gets to full, something bad happens. Okay, this potentially bad. Dump shock. That's not good. Let's try that again. Sweet. I can hack the thing that I already had and get an achievement. I can hack that too, even though I don't really need it. I'm not sure what I think of this like sliding animation. What's in here? And take cover. No, because I'm lazy, I'm going to jack out. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time. But hey man, I'm a hacker and I must hack, so it's fine. Will holds up his hands for everyone to stop, turns to the two of you and hugs his thumbs in his belt. Well, that was the thing. Never thought I'd be shuttling messages between criminals in Hong Kong syndicate. I can't imagine what Raymond would have wanted in the Wall City. This place feels wrong. Must have been important. But why? This place makes you feel like life has no value, like there's no point to anything. Great life to have here. Look, we're done, aren't we? We got into and back out of the Wall City and we're still in one piece. Won the next cop's side, I'd call that a win. Not whining, right girl, Duncan Wu doesn't whine. Yeah, whatever you say, gun show. Gun show, seriously? That's not gonna stick, is it? Gonna return to Hiao. And there we go, we're gonna call it there. So thanks for watching guys, and tune in next time at the, I don't know, same Shadowrun time, same Shadowrun channel. Yeah, let's read this firstly. It's hard to shake off the Walled City. Its gravity clings to you as if wretchedness itself has grown tentacles. The sound of suffering subsides, but their echoes still thrum your insides. Gobbit walks slowly, head down, both hands on her stomach, whispering a conversation to someone or something that only she can see. Her rats are silent and remain hidden in her clothing. Wu pauses a moment and breathes a sigh of relief when you finally reach the streets. But returning to Hugh, I don't know, isn't like coming home. Suspicious looks and closed mouths accent unsmiling faces that billboard a universal message. You don't belong here. Time to report back to kindly Shang and inform her that the message has been delivered. Get this business over with, get your sim burned, get on the next step, whatever that may be. You leave the City of Darkness behind, head to the Mahjong parlour and a date with the crime lord.